Good evening, everybody. Happy Thursday. Mike here, Flying V Cars and Break. Welcome to our double header break night. We got a couple different breaks that we're going to be doing here. Our first break tonight is going to be a box of 2024 Upper Deck Goodwin Champions. This was a letter random style break. It's been a while since we've done some Goodwin, so thought we'd throw one of these up and see if we can't pull some big legends, guys like Tiger Woods and Michael Jordan. It would be awesome to see one of those pop tonight in this box. And then immediately following that break, we're going to be doing our 6-box half-case team random of 24-25 Upper Deck Series 2. All right, so both of those breaks happening tonight. Also, we have one other break open at the moment. New product that came out yesterday, brand new, 2024 Skybox EX2000 hockey, all right? So this is a kind of a product that was really big for basketball, and Upper Deck has brought it in for hockey. Some really nice hits that we can get out of here. You can get autos and some really nice parallels and numbered cards. And this was a 5-box break with the option to take your team times 2 for 10 boxes. So we're about half sold out at the moment. So again, there's some big teams still on the board, like Chicago for some Bedard rookie hunting. Let's see here. What are the other teams we still have open at the moment in this break? We've got Anaheim. Again, that's a big rookie team as well with Leo Carlson, Pavel Minchikov. You got Boston, Matthew Poitras there. Calgary's on the board, Dustin Wolf, Coronado. Detroit, LA, Montreal, Nashville, Islanders, Rangers, Flyers, Sharks, Seattle, Tampa, Toronto, big one there with Matthew Nyes, lots of Matthews stuff, Marner, Utah, you got Logan Cooley, and they got Vegas as well. So those are the teams that are still remaining. It is a 5-box break with the times 2 option to take your team for 10 boxes. Again, brand new product came out yesterday, so let's get that filled up. And then also going up tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Pacific, which is 1:30 Eastern Time, I will be posting up our first pre-fill break for 23-24 Upper Deck Premiere. Okay, that is coming out next Wednesday. So we'll be doing a 5-box break as well on that with the times 2 option for 10 boxes on a master case break. So that again is 23-24 Premiere pre-fill going up tomorrow, and then we'll probably have a fun mixer break going up that is on hand, ready to break tomorrow as well. So keep an eye out for that. But without further ado, let's get into our Goodwin break, which is where we're starting, and then we're going to follow it up with our 24-25 Series 2 half-case team random, all right? So here is the letter lineup for this break. I did not see any trades made for letters. So here we go. Michael, you have ABL. All right, we got your ABL. And then we have Aaron for V. Brad, you've got the I spot. M for Adam. Brad R. Hobby Triple J, you've got Z. Aaron, you've got Y and O. Hobby Triple J P. Dean, you have K and G. J, the W spot. Good luck Tiger Woods hunting there. Casey, you've got the J spot. Man, if a big Jordan pops, it's coming your way. Dean, you've got C. Brad E. Brian F. Hobby Triple J H, Adam T and D, and then we got Michael for U, N, and S. All right. So again, the way it works is it goes by last name. So again, if a Tiger Woods card pops for us, it goes to the W spot. Michael Jordan will go to the J spot. And then if we have any of the relic cards, which are not people, any non-people cards, it is the first letter of the card. All right. Let's pull some heat out of Goodwin. Empty box. Yes, we're just doing 1 box of this, and then we're moving into the hockey break, Kim. So good luck, everybody. And again, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate the fill on this. Let's pull some heat tonight. Okay, good luck, everybody. Our first card is going to the F spot. Tony Franklin. Tony Franklin. Splash of color. Next up, we have a Young Guns. Leodalis DeVries. Leodalis DeVries. So that'll go to the D spot. DeVries. Oh, what do we got? We got something interesting coming here. Francis Marshall. This is a glossy black. Francis Marshall for the M spot. We've got a Frank Gore Jr. for the G spot. This is 74 out of 349. Orange Prism. Orange Prism. Frank Gore Jr. Let's go into that G spot. And who had the G in this? That's going to Dean. We've got a Michael Jordan. Nice. We've got a glossy black. And boom, a big hit behind it here. Michael Jordan, glossy black. We've got a Band of Color. Band of Color rookies. Tommy White for the W spot. Going to J. 16 out of 24. Congratulations, Jay. Band of Color, Tommy White. Nice hit. Those are tough to get. Band of Color, Tommy White. Very nice. And we got Tiger Woods, splash of color for the W spot as well. We got a CJ Stroud rainbow. CJ Stroud. Nice hit there. Band of Color, Tommy White. We got a Casey Fair, splash of color. Another Tommy White. Goodwin. Alyssa Thompson, splash of color. And we have a Young Guns, Justin Edwards, going to the E spot. Young Guns, Justin Edwards. Next up, we have a Darius Garland, splash of color. Braden Taylor, Goodwin champions. And sorry, one of my kids is knocking on my door. Just give me 1 sec here. Sorry about that. Nicholas Iamaleva. Splash of color, and we have another Young Guns, Sebastian Rivera. Sebastian Rivera, Young Guns. Annalie Waters, splash of color. We got a Bobby Fink. Young Guns, Bobby Fink. Bobby Fink again. We got a glossy black. We've got a Malik Neighbors, Young Guns. Malik Neighbors for the N spot. Tommy White, splash of color, and a Killian Mitchie. And our final 4 packs here. Good luck, everybody. Evan Stewart, splash of color. Max Homa, golf. Maya Brady, splash of color. Ethan Holiday, blue. Ethan Holiday, blue. Malachi Nelson, glossy black. Ian Jackson, Young Guns. Ian Jackson. Derek Curiel. And we got a Bobby Fink. Splash of color with a bounty scratch on the back. The lenticular. Bobby Fink. Cool card. And that is our break. Again, big thank you to all who jumped into this. Very nice pull here with that band of color. That's tough, very tough to hit. Tommy White, 16 out of 24. Again, big congrats to Jay, who ended up having the W spot for this break. So big congrats. Very nice pull there for you. All right, we are now going to transition over to our Series 2 hockey break. So we're going to take these hits down here, and then I'm going to tag everybody for our hockey break. So just bear with me for a moment as we switch over here. All right, again, just going to do our tags here. All right, just dropping our tags, and then we're going to get right into her here. All right, so we are ready to rock and roll for our Series 2 break. This was, again, a random team break as well, so I'll read out the team list for this in case anyone missed the teams that they ended up with here. And then we'll get started. And if there were any team trades made that I missed, please let me know. Drop a comment, just let me know so I can make that adjustment on my end. But here is our lineup for this break. We got Sylvain for Anaheim, Boston for Dean, Christopher, Buffalo, Calgary for Sylvain, Jim, the Canes, Blackhawks for Sylvain, Avalanche, James, Blue Jackets for James R. That was James Cross for the Avs. Dallas for Brian, Kurt, the Wings, Regan, the Oilers, Florida for Brad, Rory, LA, Minnesota for David, Bud, you've got Montreal, Nashville for Brad, Jay, the Devils, Islanders for Regan, Rangers for Christopher, Senators for Kurt, Flyers for Regan, Penguins for Brian, Jim the Blues, Brian the Sharks, Christopher the Kraken, Lightning for James R, Leafs for Jim, Utah for Kim, Vancouver for Paul, Brad the Knights, Caps, and the Jets for David. So good luck, everybody. Let's pull some more heat here out of Series 2. It's treated us very well. We've pulled lots of really nice stuff. So hopefully we can keep that going here in this 6-box break. And if you missed earlier, I was talking about we do have one other break open at the moment. That is our 23-24 EX 2000. It is a 5-box break with the ×2 option to take your team for the full master case. Would love to keep that one going. We're about half sold out at the moment, but lots of big teams still available, including some of the big rookie teams like Chicago, Anaheim, to name a few. So let's keep that going. And then tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Pacific, which is 1:30 Eastern Time, I will be posting up our next pre-fill break, which is going to be for 23-24 Upper Deck Premier. All right, you guys are not going to want to miss out on that. Always a really fun product to open. Premier 23-24. It's going to be a 5-box pick your team break with the ×2 option for a 10-box master case. And then we'll throw up a nice fun mixer as well to kick off the weekend. All right, let's rock and roll. Good luck, everybody. Box number 1. Are you guys alive out there? Comment section, pretty quiet. If you're watching, let me know. Facebook and on YouTube. Just let me know you guys are alive and well. We already did Goodwin, Casey. Goodwin was the break just before. So if you rewind this video, we did Goodwin at the beginning because it was just a single box break. For some reason, I don't think the link posted over in X. I have been having some issues over on that platform. Sometimes my posts just sit and penned and won't actually post. So I'm not sure. I think that's been just the last couple of days since there was like some sort of a cyber attack on X. And sometimes the posts just they're not going through. So my apologies for that. But again, if you scroll back, you should be able to rewind the video, hopefully. That was already taking place. Okay, here we go for our hockey break. Good luck, everybody. On a heater for Detroit, Lucas Raymond, and Colorado is our first young gun, Ivan, young guns for the Avalanche. Decent young player, Ivan. William Nylander, electricity for Toronto. Kaprizov for the Wild, canvas, and for Nashville, young guns renewed, UC Saros. UC Saros. On tour for the Devs. Kachuk electricity for Florida. For the Rangers, Victor Mancini, young guns. Victor Mancini for the Rangers. Olin Zellweger, welcome aboard. Oh, very nice, Tony. Awesome. Which players are they? Brendan Brisson portraits for Vegas. And for the Lightning, we've got a Young Guns of Connor Geekie. Connor Geekie. Electricity, Mark Stone for Vegas. Canvas GT Comfer for the Red Wings, Canucks on tour, and a Samuel Montembeault, ooh la la. For the Blackhawks, Andreas Athanasiou Deluxe, 70 out of 250. Athanasiou for Chicago, out of 250. John Tavares, Blue Dazzlers. And for the Penguins, we've got a Jake Gensel, Young Guns Renewed. Jake Gensel, Young Guns Renewed. Richard, Schmidt, and Kelly. Oh, wow. Very nice. Very nice. On tour for the Oilers. And there we go. Jackson Blake, one of the bigger Young Guns to pull for Carolina. Congrats, Jim. Jackson Blake, Young Guns. Robertson Playlist for the Dallas Stars. Jamie Drysdale for the Flyers canvas. Suzuki Portraits. And a Michka for the Flyers. Welcome aboard, Matvey Michkov. Silver Outburst for the Blues, Braden Shen. And there we go, teammates Young Guns for the Flyers, Michkov and Ivan Fedotov. Michkov and Fedotov for the Flyers. Congrats going there to Regan. Jack Hughes, Electricity for New Jersey. And there's a nice pull for the San Jose Sharks. Devin Cooley, Young Guns canvas. Young Guns canvas for the Sharks, Devin Cooley. Young Guns renewed, Nick Suzuki for Montreal. Nick Suzuki for Montreal. Young Guns renewed. And on tour for the Leafs. John Carlson, Bang for Your Puck. For the Blackhawks, Young Guns Drew Comesso. Drew Comesso for the Hawks. Ooh La La for Chicago, Peter Mrazek. And we have for the Edmonton Oilers, clear cut, Matthias Janmark. Matthias Janmark, clear cut. Cutter Goche speckled for the Ducks. And a Ovechkin, Noah Philp. Chris Kreider, Electricity. YouTube feed is down. Is the YouTube feed down for anybody else? Is YouTube working, everybody? I just got a message saying that YouTube is not working. Okay, sorry about that. I'm not sure what's going on YouTube. Canvas Draisaitl for the Oilers. Cole Caulfield, Young Guns renewed for Montreal. Cutter Gauthier portraits. Playlist Kucherov for the Lightning and a Brandon Bussey for Boston Young Guns. And a Stuart Skinner Ooh La La for the Oilers. Montreal Canadiens on tour for the Sharks. Young Guns, Devin Cooley. Devin Cooley. Sharks, Young Guns. Werenski Electricity. Canvas Philip Roenick for Vancouver. Stan Coven portraits. And a Tristan Jerry for the Penguins. And nice pull for Nashville. This is going to go to Brad. Congrats, Brad. Silver Outburst, Zachary Leroux. Facebook is acting up as well. Oh, man. What is going on here? Just give me a sec. Hopefully it stops doing that. We got Joel Blomqvist, Young Guns for the Penguins. And a Malkin Electricity. Merzlikins, Canvas for Columbus. For the Jets, Young Guns. Renewed, Connor Hellebuyck. Connor Hellebuyck for the Jets. Avs on tour. Portraits, McDavid. Georgi Romanov, Young Guns for the Sharks. Georgi Romanov, Young Guns for San Jose. Ovechkin, playlist for the Caps. And for the Calgary Flames, we've got a clear-cut Nazem Kadri. Kadri clear-cut. Shakir Mokhamadullin for the Sharks, and a Liam O'Brien aboard. Liam Ogren. Not Liam O'Brien. Canvas for the Devs, Nico Hischier on a heater Malkin, Ooh La La Vasilevsky for the Lightning. Portraits for the Avalanche, Cale Makar and kaboom! There you go, Brian. Young Guns, Macklin Celebrini. Way to go, Brian. There he is. Macklin Celebrini. Nice hit for you. Sharks, big boy on the board. Welcome aboard, Jesper Wallstedt for the Wild. Kaprizov for Minnesota, Deluxe. Number 65 out of 250 Deluxe. Kirill Kaprizov for the Wild. Tage Thompson, Blue Dazzlers. And for the New Jersey Devils, Young Guns, renewed, Nico Hischier. Well, you got it, Brian. Nico Hischier. Box number 3. Yeah, and you've been hitting some other Young Guns too. We've got your regular Cooley Young Gun Canvas, Georgi Romanov Young Gun. Sharks have been having a good break. Dylan DeMello for the Jets canvas. Bang for your puck, Tage Thompson. And a Josh Doan for Utah. On a heater, Sam Reinhart for Florida. And for the Penguins, Rutger McRourty. And a Rasmus Dahlin, Electricity. And we got an exclusives for the Sharks as well, Jan Ruda. 54 out of 700. Jan Ruda exclusives. Liam Ogren, Blue Dazzlers. And for the Red Wings, Young Guns renewed, Moritz Seider. For those on YouTube, is the YouTube feed better? Or is that still acting up as well? Because it looks like Facebook is acting up now too. I don't know what's going on here. Is YouTube side all right? If so, I would recommend maybe people trying to watch on Facebook switch over to the YouTube feed. It's been fine since the little... Yeah, it might be good to switch over to the YouTube side of things if the Facebook is not. I don't know what's going on here. Let me I'm going to copy over the YouTube feed here. Technology, great when it's working the way it should, and awful when it's not. For the New Jersey Devils, Seamus Casey, Young Guns. Seamus Casey, Young Guns for the Devils. Ooh La La, Jordan Binnington. Michael Matheson for Montreal Canvas. Portraits, Brendan Othman, and a McDavid playlist for the Oilers. Dylan Cousins, Silver Outburst for the Sabres. For Utah, Maverick Lamoureux, Young Guns. Maverick Lamoureux for Utah. Electricity, Jared McCann for the Crack. On a heater, William Nylander for the Leafs. Another Zachary Leroux, this time a regular Young Gun, after we pulled the silver outburst earlier. Zachary Leroux. Robert Thomas for the Blues, Electricity. Fabian Zetterlund for the Sharks canvas, and a Draisaitl, Young Guns renewed for Edmonton. Draisaitl, Young Guns renewed for the Oilers. Bang for your puck, Arbor Xhekaj for Montreal. Caulfield Electricity, and for New Jersey, Young Guns Isaac Poulter. Isaac Poulter. And a McKinnon playlist for the Avalanche. And we have for the LA Kings a Young Guns canvas of Andre Lee. Young Gun canvas for the LA Kings, Andre Lee. Young Guns renewed for the Rangers, Adam Fox. Adam Fox for the Rangers. And a On Tour for Minnesota. Bang for your puck, Canucks, Pettersson. Akuratu for U2. For U2. For Utah, man, what am I saying? Akuratu for U2. Oh my goodness. Will Smith for the Sharks, welcome aboard. Brian, you can't type, I can't speak. For Colorado, Alexander Georgiev, canvas. Black for the Avs, on a heater, Patty Kane, and a Charlie Lindgren, ooh la la, for the Caps. Frank Nazar portraits for the Hawks. And we got a Young Gun checklist. Celebrini and Michkov. Young Guns checklist. So hopefully we get another one of these. That way I can easily just assign one to each team rather than having to run a random. Electricity, Kachuk for Florida. Erik Karlsson for Pittsburgh, canvas. Jake Ottinger for the Dallas Stars, Young Guns renewed. Ottinger. On tour for the Ducks. Playlist Cale Makar. And for the Oilers, Young Guns, Phil Kemp. Phil Kemp. And a ooh la la, Frederick Anderson for Carolina. The Rat for Boston, canvas. Logan Mailloux, portraits for Montreal, and a Nazem Kadri, Electricity. On tour for the Islanders, Patrick Giles, Young Guns for Florida. Patrick Giles. Welcome aboard for the Hawks, Frank Nazar. We got, for the Dallas Stars, a Pop Count 500, Maverick Bork. Maverick Bork, Pop Count 500 for the Stars. Josh Stone for Utah Blue Dazzlers, and a Matthew Tkachuk, Young Guns, renewed for Calgary. On tour for the Kraken. And for Montreal, Young Gun teammates, Lane Hudson and Logan Mailloux. This one there for Montreal. Joseph Woll for Toronto, Electricity. Canvas, Joseph Woll as well for Toronto. Ovi Bang for your puck. And a Clayton Keller Electricity for Utah. And looks like another Silver Outburst Young Guns coming. This one's going to New Jersey. Isaac Poulter. Isaac Poulter, Silver Outburst Young Guns for the Devils. And who had the Devils in this one? It's going to Jay. Congrats, Jay. Isaac Poulter. Silver Outburst for the Devs. And for the Penguins, Rutger McRourty, Young Guns. Rutger McRourty. And Ooh La La, John Gibson for Anaheim. And there's a nice pull for Montreal. Going to Bud. Young Gun Canvas, Oliver Kapanen for Montreal. Oliver Kapanen, Young Guns Canvas for Montreal. Nice pull. And a Mikko Rantanen for Colorado. Young Guns renewed. Mikko Rantanen for the Avs. For Vegas, Jack Eichel on a heater. Pasternak Bang for your puck. And another Devin Cooley for the Sharks. Young Guns, Devin Cooley for the Sharks. Playlist Barkov. And we have for the Sharks as well, William Eklund, black canvas. Will Eklund. Bang for your puck, Roenick for Vancouver. And welcome aboard, Zachary Bolduc for the Blues. Two more boxes to go. Portraits for the Sabres, Rasmus Dahlin. For Utah, Young Guns, Maximilian Zuber. Maximilian Zuber for Utah. Maverick Bork, welcome aboard for the Stars. Wyatt Johnston canvas for the Stars on tour LA, and a Georgiev for the Avalanche. For the Rangers, Silver Outburst, Condrey Miller. Silver Outburst, Condrey Miller. And for the Avalanche, Calum Ritchie, Young Guns. Calum Ritchie. And an Electricity for Boston, the Rat. For the Sabres, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen canvas. For the Flyers, Portrait Rookies, Matvei Michkov. Electricity for Montreal, Cole Caulfield. On tour for the Ottawa Senators. For Boston, Brandon Bussi, Young Guns. Brandon Bussi, Young Guns for Boston. Kucherov playlist for the Lightning. Playlist Crosby for Pittsburgh. Blue Dazzlers Cale Makar for the Avalanche. And for the St. Louis Blues, Robert Thomas, Young Guns renewed. There's a nice pull for Chicago. We've got a Retired Legends canvas, Eddie Belfour. Ed Belfour for the Hawks. There's a nice one. And a nice Young Guns renewed for Toronto, Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews, Young Guns renewed for Toronto. Nice one there. Bradley Nadeau portraits for Carolina. And for the Calgary Flames, we've got a 24 out of 100 exclusives, Dan Vladar. Dan Vladar for the Flames. And for the Oilers, bang for your puck. And there you go, bud. We got you the Young Gun canvas and irregular Young Gun now. Oliver Kapanen. Oliver Kapanen. And an ooh la la for the Jets. Connor Hellebuck. And we got a clear cut Young Gun. Chicago. Yes, this is yours, bud. You got the Habs in this one. Chicago going to Sylvain. We got a nice one for you. Clear cut Young Guns, Drew Comesso. Drew Comesso for the Blackhawks. Clear cut Young Guns. Nice pull there. Drew Comesso. And a Portraits McAvoy. Playlist Quinn Hughes. On a heater, Austin Matthews. For New Jersey Young Guns, Brian Hallinan. Brian Hallinan for New Jersey Young Guns. Rutger McRourty, welcome aboard for the Penguins. Saros, canvas for Nashville. And for the Red Wings, Dylan Larkin, Young Guns renewed. Larkin, Young Guns renewed for the Red Wings. Portraits for the Jets, Brad Lambert. Ooh la la, Jeremy Swayman for Boston. And our second, Jackson Blake. Young Guns for the Carolina Hurricanes. Jackson Blake. Good Young Gun there. And a Samuel Ersson. Ooh la la for the Flyers. Now bring us to our final break of the night. box break of the night here. And don't go away, though. We got our giveaway to do as well, which everybody will be eligible for. On a heater, Panarin for the Rangers. For Carolina, Young Guns, Vasily Ponomarev. Vasily Ponomarev for the Canes. Rangers, welcome aboard, Brennan Othman. Gustav Forsling, canvas for the Florida Panthers. And there's a nice one for Regan. Young Guns renewed, Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid, Young Guns renewed. Bang for your puck, Roenick for the Canucks. Maverick Bork, welcome aboard for the Colorado Avalanche. Young Guns, Nikolai Kovalenko. Pasternak, playlist for the Bruins. JT Miller canvas for Vancouver. Bang for your puck, Carlson, and a Mikko Rantanen, electricity. On a heater, Patrick Kane for the Red Wings. And there he is for the Flyers and Regan, Matvei Michkov. We got one of each. We got a Celebrini and we got a Michkov. Congrats, Regan. Put that checklist aside. Very nice break for you. For Toronto, playlist, Matthews. Pop count 500, Liam Ogren. For Minnesota. Liam Ogren, pop count 500. Owen Tippett, Blue Dazzlers for the Flyers. And a Zach Hyman, Young Guns renewed for Toronto. Zach Hyman, Young Guns renewed. And nice pull there for the Penguins. Canvas Young Guns, Joel Blomqvist. And I need another box of top loaders. Just one sec here. For the Blues, Young Guns Jordan Kyrou. On tour for Vegas. Bang for your puck, Austin Matthews. For the Sharks, Young Guns Ethan Cardwell. Ooh La La, Linus Olmark. And there's a nice pull for the Flyers as well. We got a red fluorescence, Matvei Michkov. Red fluorescence, Michkov. Nice pull there. On tour for Columbus, and a Johnston electricity. Final 3 packs. Good luck, everybody. Final 3 packs. Shakir McCamadulin for the Sharks. Young Guns for Utah, Maximilian Zuber. For New Jersey, welcome aboard Seamus Casey. Anders Lee for the Islanders, canvas. Columbus on tour, Ooh La La for Columbus, Elvis Merzlikins. And here comes our final hits of the break. Red Wings, Silver Outburst, Ville Husso. For the Blackhawks, Young Guns, Nolan Allen. Young Guns for Chicago. And a electricity, Philip Forsberg for Nashville. That is our break, everybody. Now we have our giveaway to do, and we got to figure out if the Sharks or the Flyers are getting the Young Gun checklist. So let's do a random here for that. Just give me a sec here. All right. Young Gun checklist. We'll put Sharks, Flyers. Okay. Okay, dice roll 5 or higher. We got 6 rounds. Let's take a look and see who's going to come up on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Final round. The San Jose Sharks will be getting the Young Gun checklist of Michkov and Celebrini. Congrats to the Sharks and Brian. All right, now our giveaway. Let's do our giveaway next. Again, we got one of 25 potential prizes in this one here. Excuse me. Let me just pull up our list here, and then we'll run that random. Oops, that's not where we wanted to paste that. Okay, we got all 32 entries. Again, dice roll 5 or higher. We've got 7 rounds. Whoever ends up on top on the final round will be our winner. And then we're going to randomize spot 1 through 25. Our top card here is spot 1. Bottom is 25. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Final round. Our winner tonight, Jim. Congratulations, Jim. You are tonight's winner. All right, now we got to see what card is coming your way or prize. Come on. All right, make sure we get all our numbers. Perfect. All right, Jim, here we go. Dice roll. 5 or higher. We got 11 rounds on this one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Final round. Good luck, Jim. Spot number 18. Let's have a look and see what's sitting in spot number 18. All right. Bottom card is 25. 25. 24. 23. 22. 21. 20. 19, and that will give us our final card, spot number 18. Well, isn't that fitting? A Pittsburgh card for you. Flow of Time. Tim Hortons. These cards not available down in the States, so nice card there for you. Flow of Time, Chris Letang. Again, fitting that going to a Pens fan. Flow of Time for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Chris Letang. Congrats, Jim. And sorry to all others, but we'll have more of those giveaways attached to future breaks for sure. But again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Appreciate the fill, as always, on these breaks. And let's see if we can't make more of a dent on our EX 2000 breaks. Would love to get those filled up so we can break that this weekend. And then again, tomorrow at 10:30 a.m., which is 1:30 Eastern Time, we'll be posting up our premiere pre-fill for 23-24. And then also a fun mixer will be going up tomorrow as well. All right, so thanks again, everyone. I wish you a great rest of your Thursday night, and we will see you all tomorrow. Cheers.